tetuyomba nabalala bonna bannaffe. Ate mbabuulira nga bwe muze mulaba nga tuli mu General Court Martial. Tuli mu General Court Martial. Nga Dr. Besigye bamuleese. Nga ab'ebibiina ebirala byonna we bali. Bannaffe bamugisha muntu we bali aba anti. Bannaffe ba Bobi Wine we bali basenyonyi baani. Bannaffe abalala bonna ababaddewo aba UPC n'aba DP aba progressive n'abalala fe bakeni baani naffe tukole ekintu kyekimu. Mulira oba Edi Mutwe bamututte mu kooti ne tuyimirira wali mu kooti, we stand with Edi Mutwe, Agirewo Kivumbi, Bobby Young, Macheti n'abalala. Mulira mbegayiridde ne Ssekwegayirira yenna, mbegayiridde because General Court Martial eyo gye mulaba. This is my last message. Mr. Museveni is doing everything possible, is working out all the maneuvers to have a reincarnation of the General Court Martial, to bring it back. Tomorrow, Honorable Semjo has told you the bill is coming back before Parliament. We are all candidates of the General Court Martial. When Museveni appeared before the High Command, or the High Command appeared before him, whichever the case, I don't know who appeared before who. Honorable Semjo. Was it the High Command appearing before Museveni or Museveni appearing before the High Command? So, they were even in the State House. He said, I'm giving you instructions. Do not tolerate hooliganism. What he calls hooliganism is political dissent. Museveni has criminalized opposition. Under Article 210 of the Constitution, under Article 209, the function and the mandate of the UPDF, first of all, they are supposed to be subservient to the civilian authority. They are supposed to be subordinate to the civilian authority. They are supposed to protect our borders. The role or prerogative of keeping law and order is for the police. Now, he told the High Command, go and deal with those hooligans. Who are the hooligans? You and I. We are the hooligans. So, fellow hooligans, are you listening? Fellow hooligans, this is our war. The existential threat we are facing is real. It is real. Today we are speaking, tomorrow it may be a different story. So, I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, let's team up with our colleagues. Tomorrow the fight is beginning, the new phase of fighting the General Court Martial. The commanders are there at Parliament. But also, on the 21st day of this month, we are going back to Nakawa Court. On 20th, Dr. Besigye will be clocking 6 months in the under detention, incarceration illegally, and hopefully on 21st, he will be admitted to mandatory bail. Because right now, they have no evidence, just like you have heard, they have no evidence against the 36. So the 6 months are elapsing on 20th. We should prepare in big numbers on 20th to go to Nakawa and receive Dr. Kiza Besigye. Because Article 100, this Constitution provides that if you're on capital offenses and you have spent 6 months, 180 days, before you are committed to the High Court for trial, you are entitled to automatic bail. Any court you appear before must release you. So we are waiting for court to release Dr. Besigye on 21st. As you have assembled in these numbers, let's storm Nakawa Court to receive our hero, our patriarch, Colonel Dr. Kiza Besigye. The final announcement, Owafe, Owa Rudo Rulwanisa Museveni, mu Parliament. Ali wali nti bannange nkyegwanyizanga bane, oba naawe olaba nti ddala ekifunga ddala kimugwanira. Is a model. nti obeere mu kifo nga kikugwanira. Naye enkola eno ey'okwegwanyiza buli omu kati oli n'ayambala ono n'akira bw'ati, muli eyo mwekuba kopagalo, mwesiiga lipusitiiki, mwekuba bifaananyi mu studio, mwogira muti mukyusa ngoye mugira muti nyambala ero ononyumye, ne bw'onoonyuma otya ng'omutima gwo tegugwanira kifo, wallahi ya Mungu togenda kukibeeramu. Tojja kukibeeramu, mubikolerere mukigwanire. Genda weekyekinge, buli lw'otunulira ekifo ogambe nti kino ekifo kingwanira. Naye buli lw'okitunulira n'ogamba neegwanyiza kino, ogenda musonyi okozesa olulimi, ogenda kuzimba akasajja ku mutima. Because buli lw'onoogenda ng'abantu bagamba naye gundi olimba, naawe ekyo tokisaana. Ng'ogamba naye gundi naawe wankyawa. Muleke kukyawa abantu, muleme okaweegwanyiza ky'otasaanira. Bw'oba oli kansala ku ggombolola nga olaba ddala awo osobola okukomandinga naawe, funza akaawo. Ojja kukola nnyo, ojja kuyamba nnyo struggle ng'oyambye ng'osaawo w'osaana mu kifo ky'okuvaayo. Oli suppose kuba kansala wa ggombolola ate ogamba nti nze ndi presidential candidate ngenda kuba president bw'eggwanga, ogenda kutumenya. Mukitegeera? Weaponizing elections kyekitegeeza. Singa ekyo tukikola, buli omu n'agenda mu kifo waajja n'agamba wano nange nsobola wano, bwero si wano nange nja kufaafagana nono, ku ggombolola nja kufaafagana, ku division nja kufaafa wano, kumeya wano nja kukola bweti. Buli omu n'abeera mu kifo ky'asobola, mujja kulaba nga tukoze ekisoboka nga tutwala ekintu kino. Ekyemupi bw'olaba nga kikuyinze, kite leka waliwo awo, kubanga Katonda ffenna yatuwa obusobozi obw'enjawulo. Nze Lukwago wano nyina bye nsobola okukola ne bye sisobola kukola. Manya nti kino nange kanteekewo amaanyi gange mu kino, naawe nnyikiza mu ekyo ky'osobola, tugatte amaanyi tusindike omusajja Museveni n'abanne. Finally, I just want to emphasize the issue of the existential threat. Honorable Semuju talked about it. Existential threat. I just wanted to underscore that message. Nti luno lutalo lwa kufana kuwona. Dr. Besigye ali migogo ntaana. Okugamba Edi Mutwe ne bamugamba nti gwe Edi Mutwe tukusazeeko enviiri tukuyigiriza olunyankole oli kuki, ne bamugamba nti bamutaddeko omusango gwa robbery. Can you imagine Edi Mutwe akirewo Kivumbi n'abalala mbu babataddeko omusango gwa treason, robbery. Bw'ogamba nti robbery mbu babba akasimu. Ono onalema omwijuke gw'olaba muno ne muganda waffe Sam Mugumya. Sam Mugumya is one of the people abakirabye who have seen it all. I'm telling you, abatamanyi Sam Mugumya kye yayitamu babatwalako ekasese waba muhindo bano ewonzewo ne babagulako omusango gwe nnyini gwe bagudde ku Edi Mutwe mubabba akasimu. Ono ddala mubbi w'akasimu. Ate akasimu naye imagine emiggo gye bakubiye Edi Mutwe ne Sodoma gundi gye bamukobyeko ebikolwa ebyekko ebye mbuyabba akasimu. Era njagala okutegeeza munnamawulire nnyini kasimu ako yeekube mu kifuba. Nze ddala nga bagamba nti kasimu kange ke babba n'ogwo omusango ngumenyawo, kubanga bwe beekwese to terrorize us. I'm telling you this, nti omuggo ogukuba mujja oba ogulaba ogukasuka ki? Ogukasuka wala. This is the message you want to put across. Luno olutalo fenga PFF abali wano tetulina mulabe yenna mulala gwe tulina okujjako Museveni n'amakaake mutabani we mutabani we muhozi, mukazi weyo, mukazi we, muganda we Salimu Sale, bano basodo, simanya bano bakodomi balwabwogo, famire ewambye eggwanga lino ffe gye tufaafagana nayo. Please, weesonyiwe omulala yenna Munnayuganda. Ne woba mulinako obujja obufaanana butya buteeke bali tufaafagane n'abaana ba Museveni bano. Kaguta ya omugenzi Kaguta yerinnya lye ery'eddiini yalyani taata waabwe Amosi Kaguta yatuleetera ekizibu bannange. Amosi Kaguta ne Steriko Okundeka baatuleetera ekizibu mu ggwanga lino, baatuzaalira oba gye bali eyo. Abantu abo ababiri bo bawulira batya kuba bava kuno. Amosi teyalina kizibu kyonna, ne Steriko Okundeka sirowooza nti yalina ekizibu kyonna, naye baatulekera abaana n'abazzukulu n'abako. So amaanyi gaffe gonna tugamalire ku famire eyo, tufaafaagane nayo. Mbeegayiridde. RO001. No. That was, he said Museveni RO001. Then he asked him, Kategaya and you. Then he said RO002. Now, Museveni had no qualms betraying RO002. If we were to go by that analogy, chief promoter of PFF, member number 1 is Dr. Kizza Besigye. We are certain Dr. Besigye is still on course. All of us in that hierarchy, please, let's stay the course. Let's stay the course. Let's be firm and continue with that journey. And on that note, the Honorable Semju declared that from today, his membership with the FDC has ceased, because the transfer window is now open under Article 83 of the Constitution. Yes, it says you are free to change your political address within 12 months before, no, 12 months to the end of the term of Parliament. The term of Parliament ends on 12th next year. So today, one is at liberty to do that. So what we have resolved to do, those of us who had been encumbered by Article 83 of the Constitution previously, not to append our signatures on the documents, we have made arrangements. This week, I will be leading a team, including these honorable MPs, the Honorable Muhindo here. I'm sure I did not append his signature. Honorable Semju, Honorable Muijuche, the Nyakatos, there are so many, the Isabiriaga, who, Dr. Kamala, many members of Parliament, including the local authority leaders, even my deputy, the Worship Nyanjula, myself. So there's going to be another delegation going to the EC this week to append our signatures on these documents. And that will also be communicated to you. The other reason why we are here is to first again notify you of the subsequent processes. Now that we have finalized with the registration exercise, and now that we are waiting for the registration certificate, and we have started the recruitment exercise, and we are going ahead with all the normal activities we are supposed to do, the other thing is to ask you to appreciate the reason why we exist. Katonga is a war command center. It's a war command center. We do not expect intra-party intrigue and fight for political space, for political positions at Katonga here. There could be multiple candidates because we are in election season. Don't fight one another. Go back, check yourself. Because whoever is going to participate in this election, this is the announcement we are giving you. In this journey, we deliberately took a decision to weaponize elections as a tool of the struggle. You know that. Since the days of walk to work, when our patriarch commanded and said we shall win by defiance. One area where we have fundamentally disagreed with our colleagues at Najanankumbi now, they never wholeheartedly embraced the doctrine of defiance, the strategy of defiance, the tactic of defiance. They would speak about it, they would give it lip service, but no action. And actually they started accusing the message of Eva being disruptive. So, since that has been the guiding principle for all these years, even the participation in this election is within that frame, within that paradigm. All of you, let me say this in Uganda. This language, you should disabuse yourself of this talk. I hear this word which is so disgusting. Yenze gundi yegwanyiza ekifo kino. Please, muleke okwegwanyiza. Okwegwanyiza kigambo kya bulabi kibi nnyo. Okwegwanyiza. Yet you are supposed to be a commander at that particular front. That's why for me when they ask me in Kampala here until Lukwago ngoli wantalo kyekyandeeta nagamba ko nti sizze kulwana takugamba nzize kulwana ate nwana atongamba lwaki olwana. So we are saying, look here, all of you, please do what is required. Kola byotekeddwa okukola ekifo kikugwanire gwe sigwe kukyegwanyiza obenga ekifo kikugwanira tutegeeraganye ng'ekifo kikugwanira so sigwe kukyegwanyiza. Munzikirize, I will talk about Semujju. Bw'abadde minister wa finance era ya minister wa finance